So I'm on my way now to Wicklow. Oh, it's a lovely May Day. I think it's May the 12th, which is a Saturday. And as I said earlier on, why waste a good day? So, travelling down to County Wicklow. On the M50 motorway now. This is a semicircular road that deviates around Dublin City from the north side to the south side. I don't know, it's well over 20 miles long. It's got 3 lanes in it. Just over here is Dublin Airport, the main airport in the country, just over there. So yeah, I have 23 miles done now, and it's 16 degrees centigrade outside. There's nice clouds in the sky, high clouds. I see blue sky. So yes, it's a good day to go on this trip too. Look at that for a tree. Beautiful. It's real peaceful down here. This is Powerscourt. Powerscourt Gardens and the Mice. It's the big house back here. I'll go back to it in a while, but I'm just walking down this avenue here because there's beautiful views towards the Sugarloaf Mountain. So I'm going to capture that with my camera. So I'm just walking down here. And in here is, I think it's a 5-star hotel hidden in the woods. The Powerscourt Hotel Resort and Spa. Yeah, so anyway, it's down there. Well, it's just so peaceful down here. This is called County Wicklow, which is about, I don't know, 20-30 miles south of Dublin City, and they call Wicklow the Garden of Ireland because of it's so picturesque. But it has all these mountains. Well, the Sugarloaf Mountain over there, and then you have all the landscape and the trees and the birds and the river, and yeah, this is what you have. This is what you have to do, I think, anyway, to unwind and get a little bit of peace of mind and observe nature and be a part of the whole process. The house, Powerscourt House, behind me here. Big house. Yep, beautiful. And then come down here. Look at that for a backdrop. Imagine having that as a garden. Like, imagine owning this, being a billionaire and owning this all to yourself. And you have the Sugarloaf Mountain here behind you as a backdrop. That's just breathtaking, isn't it? I mean, what the hell can you say about this? If you're not impressed by this, well then there's no hope for you whatsoever. Into where all the trees are from all over the place. Trees from all over the world here. Which I love. What's that for a tree? Amazing. The amazing. Well worth paying €10 in to see it. Lovely trees, lovely walkways. Beautiful. Right, so my next plan of attack now is I'm going to climb up, don't know if you can see it here, that mountain there called the Sugarloaf Mountain. Now, looks very impressive, but it's only about 673 feet high. If that was in the Himalayas, it wouldn't even be a hill. Never leave your house without tea bags. I can't believe we didn't bring tea bags. So, I had to bring in a flask of hot water, and now I can't have any tea. And I love tea. Oh, maybe. These things happen. A lovely Turkish sandwich in the country. Looking at a fantastic view. Well, what more can you want? Apart from a cup of tea. Here in the afternoon sun, and I'm after getting a cup of tea. Little coffee van just down there. So I got a cup of tea and shit, don't spill, and a packet of potato crisps. Now, the only reason why I'm after getting the tea off that coffee van is because I forgot my tea bags. So for this bag of potato, for this cup of tea, that'll cost me €3.50. Now, that's the thing about Ireland, there's a bit of a rip-off at times in our own country. But I have to say, it's a lovely cup of tea. Yeah. So, this is the life. This is the life, no question about it. Out on your own. Lovely breeze, the sun shining down upon you, nice clouds, tourists passing by in cars, and you know. Remember, when you go out into the countryside, or you're driving your car to work or from work, or going anywhere in particular, bring your rubbish home. This is going in my car. starting to walk now up the Sugarloaf Mountain. It's very windy. Got a hat with me here, so I have to put that on. It's a bit little, it's not really that tough, really. It's, as I said, it's 673 feet to the top of it, but there's a few parts now where it's a bit steep, where you'd be slightly out of breath if you're not fit, and I'm not really fit. But yeah, so this is the Sugarloaf Mountain, and the reason why I think they call it the Sugarloaf Mountain is because it's a granite rock formation, right? And if you look on top of the mountain, because of the way the rocks are kind of cascading over the top of the mountain, it looks like sugar. It's if someone spilled sugar down across the mountain. And I think that's the reason why it's called the Sugarloaf Mountain. But don't quote me on it. Now, for the last part, the hard part, pretty steep, but I'll probably make it, I'm sure. Just take my time. Yeah. You'll be out of breath, especially if you're not used to climbing. Oh, this side of the mountain is blocking the wind, so there must be a kind of an east or southeast wind, because it's blocked just there now. There's big rain showers there up in Dublin at the minute. So yeah, I'll just keep going. Up here, up there I'm going. Just through here now, this difficult part. They're almost there at the top. Thank God. Now, probably the hard part just here. Oh, shit. Right, so I finally made it to the top of the Sugarloaf Mountain. I know it's not Mount Everest, but every small step is an achievement, don't you think? And I'll just try and see now where I am here. Right, so that way there is further into the Wicklow Mountains and the Wicklow National Park. Beautiful down there. So continue down that way, you're going into the heart of Wicklow. As you can see, there's mountains and hills and farmland all that way, right? So that's heading south. And then I turn this way, and out here is the Irish Sea, and that's east. And about 60 miles across that way is Holyhead and England. Turn around here, and this way is north towards, over there is north towards Dublin City. You have Dublin Port and Dublin City. I can't see it very well because there's a big rain shower over there at the minute. And then I turn around this way here, and over that way is west. So if you went 100 and say 50 miles or 60 miles that way, you'll end up on the west coast of Ireland and the Atlantic Ocean. So you have Galway. I'm thinking of Galway. So it's 145 miles from my home to Galway city. So you're talking about maybe 165 to 170 in that direction towards Galway and the west. So that's a little achievement for today. I climbed up the Sugarloaf Mountain in County Wicklow. It's just after 6:30 in the evening time, and I'm coming down the Sugarloaf Mountain. Actually, I'm down the Sugarloaf Mountain. It wasn't as windy or as cold up there as I thought it was going to be. But look, yeah, it was lovely, a lovely climb. I know it's only 673 feet tall, but it's steep in places, and as I said, it's not Mount Everest or Kilimanjaro or other mountains, but it's a start, and it was just beautiful. Yeah, the sun is just it's still shining brightly in the west here. Over there, look, that's the west over the mountains, and yeah, it's just like heaven. What a perfect way to end a Saturday. The only mistake I made today was that I brought sandwiches with me and a flask with hot water and milk and no tea bags and no cup. So that was the only little hiccup of today. But apart from that, it was wonderful. Out in the country, in the fresh air, in the Irish countryside, walking along, taking in your surroundings, nature, because the more you let nature inside here, I think the more alive you feel. Well, that's just my own interpretation of things, but anyway, that's my little rant about a day trip down to Wicklow in County Wicklow, south of Dublin, on the east coast of Ireland, in the province of Leinster. So yeah, there's so much more things to do down here. There's loads of walkways. There's a walkway called the Wicklow Way that goes from Dublin to all the way down here through all different trails all through the mountains. I've never done any of them, but like there's so many little villages, you know, different roads that I didn't take, but I'm sure there's loads of picturesque places because of the mountains and the valleys. So please God, I'll do that on some other trip. So from now I'm signing off, right? Bye, take care.